Hey everyone, welcome back to the Sunny Side. I'm Sunny, and today we're going to ask the cards, should you give him another chance? That's the action. You guys cool with that scene? Should you give him another chance? All right, for those who don't know, I'm a professional astrologer. I used to write tons of horoscopes for the newspapers in Canada, and now I'm doing tarot readings and astrology readings for you guys live on YouTube. If you want a personal reading, just hit the PayPal link in the description box below and we'll set it up. In addition to that, there are lots and lots of live streams here on YouTube and on Facebook. If you want to be a part of that, just hit that action right there. All right, first up, Priestess. This is, as I was getting everything ready, this card popped up already. So we'll start the reading with this. Now, should you give the guy another chance? Good question. Should you give the guy another chance? Well, the Priestess here, the very first card that pops up says, you don't know the entire situation. Like, how are you going to give the guy a chance when you're not sure of the entire situation? Anyways, the Priestess means some information is going to be revealed to you. It also means there's a bunch of stuff that you don't know what's happening. You see, in the story of Tarot, you have these two pillars. Okay, these are the two pillars right here. And that's the way, that's the, as the Taoists say, that's the way, that's the path, that's where Tarot is going. And and there are many people who stand in Tarot's way on his journey through the major arcana. And they all have different lessons to teach him along the way. Anyways, the Priestess here, the High Priestess, indicates that there's something that the person does, the Tarot doesn't know. There's something that you don't know. And usually in this card, in the story of Tarot, the Priestess presents Tarot with a scroll, some information that Tarot doesn't know. It's the moon energy. You see that right there? It's all that's hidden from you. However, it's all that's hidden from you. Okay, obviously it's all that's hidden from you, but it's about to be revealed. Now that's what the card means. Now this card is reversed. So there is something you don't know that's happening here. So should you give him another chance? I don't know, man. I don't know. The guy's... There doesn't seem to be any dishonesty, but there's a big chunk of the story that has yet to be revealed to you. You don't know the entire situation, or somebody doesn't know the entire situation. Now, then we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is really the only card of, like, it's actual children. It's the card of actual children in the Tarot. And this is in the minor arcana. And the Six of Cups is a reminder to keep everything innocent, to keep everything simple. Maybe you've known each other for a long time. Maybe they're childhood friends. It doesn't say that things have become complicated, okay? That's not what it's saying. It's saying maintain the innocent perspective. Now, I'm not sure that anyone is being taken advantage of. I'm not sure that anyone is being played for a fool, so to speak. That's not what the Six of Cups indicates. It indicates a situation where, like, it's youthful, it's energetic, it's playful, and maybe you guys really loved each other. Maybe it was a lot of fun, but something is always lurking in the background in this relationship. I gotta tell you guys right off the start of the bat, if I saw this card reversed in a reading for me, if should I take the person back, I would say no. I just right away, I would not. I don't care how fun and innocent the relationship is. If there's some kind of double life thing or something that's being hidden from me, which this card indicates, I wouldn't want that person in my life. Next, strength. Well, maybe there's a sexual component to this situation. Maybe you guys had a lot of fun together. Maybe there was a lot of support in your relationship. You know, maybe your relationship is founded, right? Because we're doing the foundation of the relationship and whether you should take them back or not. And there's a lot of strength here. This is Leo energy. Make sure that it's strength and not pride, guys. The warning of the strength card is to have strength. You know, the strength card is inner strength over your animalistic urges or tendencies, which is the beast that the maiden is overcoming in this particular card. So, you know, maybe someone is being very disciplined. Maybe someone is, you know, not being as sexual as they want to be, or they're not being as fun as they want to be, or maybe someone is being standoffish, or maybe suddenly in the relationship there was a lot of innocence, but because you don't know what's going on, maybe someone is suddenly holding themselves back and being a little bit more reserved, or a little bit more prim, or a little bit more, you're not sure what's going on behind the scenes in this situation with this guy. And I bet you There was something going on in this relationship that you didn't know about, which is going to lead you into this particular situation that you're in right now. Asking the cards, should you take the person back or not? Now, here's a really interesting one. The Sun card. The Sun card, to me, is one of the absolute best cards in the entire major arcana. The Sun card indicates a position of renewal and rebirth. So just as I said, now check this out. Just as I said, if I saw the Priestess card in a relationship spread, I would say, asking the question, should I take him back? The Priestess indicates like you don't know what's going on, and you're not going to know. You think you're going to know, but you're not going to know. This card's reversed. I don't care how innocent they are. I don't care how stand up. I don't care any about this stuff. But there is something magical that's happening in this particular relationship. The Sun, maybe you guys have been apart for a while, or maybe you something happened and you broke up for a little bit, or you argued and you're having a big fight and you're not talking right now. You got to keep it simple. The Strength card, someone's holding themselves back. Maybe someone ghosted someone. But then the Sun card says it's going to be a major resurrection. The Sun card is like obviously represented by the sun, but the Hebrew glyph is phase. It's everything that can be seen. So it appears as if there's a potential. There is according to the cards right here, there's a strong potential for a rebirth in this relationship. Should you take the guy back? Well, you're not going to know the entire story, and someone is probably not talking to the other person, or they're being fairly reserved. But it appears to me anyways as if there's a possibility for a strong rebirth in this relationship. So should you take him back? So far, maybe, but I definitely know with the Sun card there, you probably want to take him back, or he wants to come back, and there's definitely some kind of spark of a new beginning here. All right, next, then we have the Ace of Wands. Well, there you go. Well, there's potential for new activity right there. So should you take him back? There's a strong possibility that you're going to take him back anyways, unless you guys are jerking each other around. Somebody wants to take somebody back. Somebody wants to get on with things. Look at this. This is the potential for some new kind of activity. Now, that's the deal. It's the potential for some new kind of activity. So this reading so far is saying, even though you don't know the entire situation, the guy makes you feel good, or there's something about him that's, he brings to the relationship that you really want. And the Ace of Wands to me is saying, yeah, man, you want to get back together again. But the Hangman, and then you get the Hangman. Wow, the Hangman is not necessarily the card of deception. The Hangman is trying to figure it out. The Hangman is the card of illusions. It means you don't know the entire story. So on one hand, you don't know the entire story. The High Priestess is standing in the way. Something about this relationship, or there's something going on that this guy's not telling you. Maybe you've known each other for a long time, whatever. Maybe you went for a while without speaking to each other. Maybe you're just giving each other the silent treatment right now. But it strongly appears that there's a bit of a renaissance or a rebirth, a complete passionate rebirth in the relationship, which looks great. There's definitely potential for a new beginning. Unfortunately, once again, just like before, there's some kind of illusion happening, and you're going to have to use your intuition to figure it out. Really, very sincerely, the Hanging Man is the card of illusions. The guy is moving from everything that makes sense, and he's diving into his subconscious to try and figure it out because it's not making sense. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Well, maybe someone's traveled from a distance. The Knights, and I say this, I misspeak all the time, and I say the pages are adolescent energy, but they're not. The Knights are like teenagers with raging hormones. So you guys are probably really horny. There's a it's the Knights. Oftentimes, people say the Knights have potential for travel because they're horses, right? But it's more like that energy, that the really anxious teenager, hormonal, let's get on with things energy. So you guys there's probably a lot of sex in this relationship, or you want a lot of sex, or there's the potential for a real sexual relationship. It does appear as if someone has been holding themselves back. Someone might be acting a touch immature in the relationship, right? Holding back, immature. You'd think these cards would be great cards for a foundation for a relationship. But that's not what we're asking. We're asking, should you take him back? Should you take him back? Well, it's a new beginning. You're going to be under some kind of illusion or a spell. Maybe you're under your own illusion or your own spell, right? Keep that in mind. The Knight of Wands says there might be some travel involved, whether the guy had to travel or you had to travel, right? Because horses, people like to say travel, or love is arriving from a distance, or you guys are going to take a vacation, or he wants to take you on a vacation or something. But really, Knight of Wands, someone's horny. That's what you guys want to know. Should you take him back? Someone's horny, just letting you know. Next, the Magician. Wow. Now, this is an interesting card. This is the card of potential in the deck. It's not like the Fool card is things have begun and there's potential there. And the Hebrew glyph in the Fool is really preparing for the journey. But in the Magician, the journey has actually begun. So if you're asking me if you should take this guy back, if you should take this guy back or not, I would say that in your mind, you probably already have. I don't think you've moved on yet. You might have moved on and come back, moved on and come back. He might have moved on and come back, or someone didn't move on, or someone's sticking around, or whatever. But you're back. You're back, and you want to know if it's going to move forward. Well, the Magician card is the first card in the deck. Well, it's the first numbered card in the deck. And the Magician is the first person that Tarot meets along the way. Now, here's how it relates to this relationship thing, and should you take him back. In the story of Tarot, or the Fool's Journey, Tarot was marching along, and he sees this apparently powerful looking Magi. And the Magician comes to Tarot, and Tarot's like, yo, and Tarot's a little nervous at first, and the Magician takes Tarot's satchel. It's like he's going to rob Tarot, right? And then he takes the satchel and he opens it up, and he shows Tarot all of Tarot's potential. And Tarot is suddenly very jazzed at the scene, right? This is Mercury energy. Keep that in mind. And there's always a light. The Magician is shining a light on Tarot's potential. So someone is shining a light on your potential, and it feels really good. It feels really nice to be around someone who inspires you to be the best you can be. Unfortunately, you guys knew. Oh, it also indicates a strong potential. It's the beginning of the journey. You have everything laid out in front of you. Unfortunately, it's reversed. So, good luck, man. So, unfortunately, it's reversed. So, maybe there's a problem. There's a problem getting things started. Maybe there's a bit of trust issues, right? I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of trust issues happening here because of the Hanging Man and the Priestess here. But there's strong potential. It is passionate. You do love each other. The Ace of Wands, there's a beginning, a new kind of passion happening, which is great. And the Magician says there's going to be, well, the Magician usually indicates, someone has come along to make you feel really confident and good about yourself. But it's reversed. So maybe you guys are going to encounter some of the same old problems on your new journey. All right, so keep that in mind. You might encounter some of the same old problems on this new journey. So heads up for that. Now, and the astrology, I'm almost positive if I were to look at your astrological charts and did a comparison, put you guys together for relationship astrology, I'm pretty certain some of the old problems will pop up. Just saying. Next, you, the Empress. Oh, man. So you're the Empress. Here you go. So you're loving. You're beautiful. You're the one who wants everything. You're creative. You're fertile. You want this new beginning. See, the Empress is all about is Venus energy. The Empress is very loving, Venus energy, and sometimes it foretells a pregnancy. Unfortunately, guys, I got to say this card is actually reversed, right? It's actually popped up reversed right here. So it looks as if there's a delay. It does appear as if you have cold feet. It does appear as if you're not sure where this is going. It does appear as if you're not really in a stage in your life where you want the things you wanted previously. So maybe previously you wanted to get married and have kids. Maybe you don't want that anymore. Maybe this guy has rocked the boat a little bit and you're like, I really dig this guy. Let's hang for a bit, but I'm not sure that I want to have kids with this guy. I'm not sure that I'm in a lifetime commitment. Let's just hang and see where this goes. And I think that's where your action is. I think you are loving. I think you are loving. I think you are romantic. I think you are caring. And I think you want, I think you might not be ready yet. You know, the Empress is reversed. This is you. You're the Empress and it's reversed. You might not realize that you're not ready yet. Maybe the relationship needs a little bit more healing. Maybe you need to have a little bit more trust in yourself and the other person. And that's what it says. It's saying you, although there's a lot of magic in this relationship and a potential for rebirth, you might not be ready yet. Oh, wow! Wow! Oh, my goodness. You have, oh, wow. Okay, here we go. So this is one of the best best cards in the entire deck, and it's the 9 of Cups. And this is in the other guy, the position of the other person. Should you take him back? Oh, my God. Well, first, I'm going to tell you guys something. Astrologically, I'm going to say that I'll say it again. If it happened once astrologically, there's a strong possibility it's going to happen again. That's how synastry works in astrology. So you just got to straight your action and know that. Okay. But once again, if you want a private reading, I'll look at your charts and I'll let you know. This card right here, the 9 of Cups, is one of the best cards in the deck. It indicates a time of joyous jubilation and celebration. It also indicates a wish. So you get to make a wish, and it's in the position of the other guy. So this guy seems like perfect for you. He seems like he does appear as if he's all of your dreams come true. Or he has the potential here that with this guy, your dreams can come true, whatever your dreams are. So like, wow, should you take him back? I would say so. You're the one, it says you're the one with the problem, right? You're the one holding everything back. So I would say take him back. Like, he looks like a dream. There's some problems along the way. There's going to be a lot of sexual energy, a lot of deception, a new beginning, rebirth. I would say take him back. All right, let's see what the last card says. And finally, the 4 of Cups. Oh, man. So somebody... Okay, so this you guys should pay attention to. Before you ultimately decide, the 4 of Cups indicates someone is never going to be satisfied. The 4 of Cups indicate... Now, the 4 of Cups is supposed to be a good card. 4s tend to be pretty good in tarot here, especially. But it's someone who has everything going for them. They just want more. So you might be everything this guy ever dreamed of, or he might be everything that you've ever dreamed of, and you might have everything, and he might give you everything, and everything might be awesome. But the 4 of Cups indicates you want a little bit more. You're not entirely... It's like, imagine this. The 4 of Cups is the final deacon. It's the 3rd deacon of Cancer energy. And you know what the crabs get like when they like never happy, right? Crabs always grouchy about something. They always want, crabs always, the Cancer always wants more. They always want more safety, more security. And I think that's what's happening in this relationship. I think this guy's going to provide you with everything that you want. I think you guys are going to accomplish tremendous things. I think there's going to be some delay, but you personally will become a much stronger and much better person, and ultimately happier. If maybe you should take him back. I would say this reading says you should take him back, but I think that even if you do take him back, you're always going to be wondering what happened, what you didn't know, what's going on. It's like a scar. You're going to pick at the scar, pick at the scar, pick at the scar until it bleeds again, and the guy's just going to hit the boogie. So watch out for it. If you want him back, be honest about it. Go in with an open heart and turn this Empress around. This is you. Turn yourself around and everything is going to be cool, because he seems like a nice guy. There seems like potential in the relationship, and it's just someone is kind of looking for something a little better. And that's the action. Or someone is not satisfied with the way things are. And that's the action. All right, if you want a personal reading, hit the link in the description box below. Please, I didn't tell you guys, we have an app here on the Sunny Side. It's called TheSunnySide Astrology. It's a fun astrology app. There are other people on the app aside of me, if you want to check it out. Anyways, that's the action. From the Sunny Side, please subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. From the Sunny Side, that is Sunny, I'm Sunny. Wishing everyone the best of a super beautiful week. Good luck, guys. And I'll see you guys soon.